Hi and welcome back. This time you join me in a closer look at my budget-friendly sports tracking smartwatch.
Something like this.
Whilst there are many mountain bikers out there who would love to own a top-of-the-range Garmin Fenix in its latest revision, the idea of spending in excess of £700 for a smartwatch for most people is probably not justifiable. Also, just imagine spending a wad of your hard-earned cash on a watch and then having it smash on a rock when things go wrong. Obviously, if you spend a lot less on a watch, you will lose some of the features, but if you've not had them in the first place, will you miss them? For me, I wanted GPS tracking and a selection of workout modes in a good looking watch. I've got nothing against Apple Watch or the Apple Watch trend, but that is just not for me. I wanted a sizable round watch face. This is where the Amazfit T-Rex comes in. This rugged smartwatch boasts 12 military certifications and comes with a 1.3-inch AMOLED colour screen, which supports always on display. Don't let the large size put you off either, as it only weighs in at 58 grams. And I've worn this at night for sleep tracking and it has caused zero problems. The AMOLED screen is bright and is touch sensitive for swipe and tap, but what I like though is the fact that it has 4 metal buttons around the outside of the watch. So when you're wearing gloves, it does make it much easier to use, and once you've got the hang of it, these buttons will allow you to navigate through the menus smoothly. You can change the watch face setting to something more to your liking using the Zepp Companion app. There are 2 watch faces stored on the watch itself out of the box. There's one with analog face, there's also a digital face that you can select. There are also third-party apps available for even more choice. The apps are available for Android and iOS. The watch face I'm actually using at the moment is this one, which is like a neon digital. Being that it's got white numbers on there as well, it makes it even easier to read outdoors. The watch can go extremely bright. It's got automatic brightness, plus you can also force it to max brightness should you want to. Not quite sure how that is picking it up on screen. It might actually be a little bit too bright to focus properly using the GoPro, so I'm just going to pop that back down a bit like so. So the battery can last up to 20 days depending on the use. It drops to 40 hours if you're constantly using GPS. It will do 24-hour heart rate monitoring as well, using this area on the back with the sensors. This is also where you would charge it. You've got a magnetic charger which just literally slots into place and holds into place when you do need to charge it up. That comes in the box. Now, choosing an activity is fairly simple. From the menu here, you've got workout, so just click on that and you can choose what you're going to do, whether it's running, walking, cycling, and there are quite a few others on there as well. Now, if I was to click on outdoor cycling, if I was outdoors, this area in the middle where it says go would actually turn green, where it finds a satellite lock on. While I'm indoors, it might take a very long time, even if it probably won't actually lock on to a satellite. It can take anywhere up to a minute once you're outside to actually get the satellite lock on before you go. Now, when you've finished your ride, your watch will save it automatically to your Zepp app, so you can easily see your exercise record, and it will map out your travelled routes. Let me just go back onto one of my activities. It's a bit of a run I've done, so it's mapped the route out on the watch, but in the app you've actually got the map of all the roads and the route that you've actually taken. Well, that's fine and dandy, I hear you say, but what about Strava? Sadly, you can't install Strava onto the watch, but you can grant access to Strava via the Zep app, and it will automatically sync the data to your existing Strava account. You can also grant access to Google Fit and Relive if you have those. You can get notifications pushed to the watch from your phone and answer and reject calls. You are not able to talk via your watch or reply to text messages, but it's a good heads up as to who is calling you, so you can decide whether it is worth taking your phone out of your pocket or not. Another function that I have used is music playback control. It's not actually connected to anything playing back on my phone at the moment, but if I want to change a track on my phone, it can be done via the watch. You can also adjust the volume, although if I'm listening to music out and about, I will probably be more inclined to do that via my wireless earbuds. If I ever wonder who an artist is or what the song is called, when playing for a playlist, the watch will show me. I have the music control set up on the shortcut button to save digging it out of the menus. Would I get this watch again now that I've become familiar with it? Yes, I would. It does what I need it to do. Navigation would be a nice option, and there does seem to be a workaround for some Amazfit watches where it will give you turn-by-turn directions as notifications. However, I've not looked into this. If you're looking for a smartwatch, the Amazfit T-Rex is a cost-effective option that should make your shortlist. You've got a different smartwatch? Let us know in the comments section what you're using. Whilst you're there, why not subscribe? So until next time.